Then a hip hop album review, Brockhampton, Iridescence. We're gonna go right into it. You know, like, look, man, we kind of. It's not that they're whack or anything like that. It's just because there's so many. Obviously, they have to put out a lot of projects for everybody's voice to get heard. And we're done. Like, fuck. Like, how many have we done? We've done 2 Brockhampton projects.
Four.
Oh, shit, I'm tripping.
We've done all of them.
Right.
Did we do the first one?
Yeah.
And then we did one back to back. What was the one we did back?
Like
we
2 and 3.
And then a month or 2 later.
They made like 2 and 3.
Yeah. So again, it's not that they're whack or anything. It's just like, bro, there's other people in hip-hop.
You know what?
Like, we can skip a couple.
Yeah, the funny thing about this album is like when the intro came, New Orleans hit, I was like, oh yeah, that shit was on it. I love the way it came on, energetic. It was. You know, it had a little aggressiveness to his rapping, and then as it went on and on and on, it was just like, by the time I got to the end, I know I've just jumped all over what you were saying. You know, I kept trying to recall songs that I like,
right,
and titles of songs that I like. Even now, I can look at the titles and be like, yeah, I don't know which ones I like.
Yep, right. Because you know what, the problem with Brockhampton, and again, there's no disrespect. I don't know who the fuck they are. Like individually, I can't be like, oh, this is that person. Oh, this is that person.
It was one project where I was able to identify who was who. I don't know if it was the last one or the one before the last one, but again, that's a testament to like the fuck. Now I'm fucking confused again.
Exactly, and then for me, I can't speak for nobody else, but for me, y'all already know I'm already bad with track time. I'm already bad with names. So you give me 30 motherfuckers on like 30 tracks, bro. I'm not gonna remember
like
shit.
They just dropped the guy, right?
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
He was accused of
Oh yeah, I remember.
of assault.
Right.
Yeah, I remember.
But it's like
Ameer Vann was his name.
Yeah. Oh, Ameer Vann was one of the ones that I actually like, I think.
Yeah, because you like rapists, you fucking rape supporter.
You fucking rape supporter.
Oh my god. But I liked Ameer Vann. I liked his rhyming. I like him obviously as a person, but like even though he stood out and he's not on this one, I still don't miss him.
No, disrespectful as fuck.
I know it sounds disrespectful, but it's like it's because it's so many.
You're replaceable.
It's like damn, bro.
There's only like 5 rappers.
You know,
Only like 5. They're not Wu-Tang though, bro.
But why can't they be Wu-Tang?
Because they sound like Wu-Tang?
No. But I think they're indistinguishable. I'm sorry, excuse me. I think they are distinguishable.
Yeah.
Not indistinguishable.
Yeah. Maybe to you, but to me, I can't tell them. I can't tell. And I think that's one of the biggest things for me. Again, I think they're great. I like the movement. I like what they're doing. I just but I really like the project.
But why are you saying we should be done?
Because it's just too much. It's just the volume of it. Like, just think about it. Like, a lot of our favorite artists, we've skipped a couple of their projects in terms of reviewing them.
Okay.
We may talk about it, in text or just
like
in conversation.
Marciano, for instance, like
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll skip a couple. We haven't skipped skip. Like, we need to skip a couple Brockhampton joints, bro. We just do. We need to miss them a little bit on Dead and Hip Hop, and then we'll come back to them. I'm overall. I'm not tired of Brockhampton. I'm tired of reviewing them. There's a difference. I'm not tired of listening to the motherfuckers because they got talent. I like what they doing. I'm just tired of formulating an opinion, trying to remember who says what and where and all. No, I'm just tired of that. Just let me just enjoy the music without having to be critical or analytical.
Did you enjoy this music?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
He already said that, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
You didn't enjoy it.
No, I didn't. Like when you were saying, I'm tired of Brockhampton, I'm like, wait, they can take a break and they can get on somewhere. I don't. Yeah, this album is.
What is it about it that you don't like? Cause I don't like. This ain't your first take on that, but like, yeah.
I just don't like the quirky production on this album. It's just it's not made for me. Brockhampton is not for me. Like at all.
You felt those look quirky?
Yeah, like I never liked their production style. Some of the rappers is okay, but just for the most part, I don't like the way they rapping.
It ain't Wu-Tang for you.
Yeah.
Oh no, hell no. Yeah, so like when I listen to this, I was just like, by the 3rd or 4th listen, I was like, yeah, I'm done with Brockhampton. Like I'm doing this.
Some of the beat switch ups were cool.
Yes.
doing this.
Yes. I like their production.
One decent beat switch up is not gonna make you be like, oh man, yeah. Right.
Oh, hold on. Like, was it Tanya?
You don't know, motherfucker.
I
hoping somebody fill in the gap.
Right.
Fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. Nobody came to the rescue.
Nope. I think the thing that Brockhampton does well for me is that, like, typically on the first listen, is kind of like background. I'm just trying to feel the vibe, and all of a sudden somebody says something. Oh, hold the fuck on! Did he just say that? And for me, when that moment happened on this project, was something about him. When he was talking about, I don't know the artist. I'm sorry,
Kevin Abstract.
Kevin
Yeah,
Abstract.
okay. Brockhampton.
He's the only one.
Yeah. So when he was like, you know, my shit kept going down when you showed me your breasts, I was just like, damn. You know what? Hold on. Let me. This is why I love music, because because it makes you think about shit about different perspectives, right? Like me, I'm completely heterosexual. I'm married, wife. I'm trying for kids, all of that stuff. But what if, you know, in my adolescent years, you know, I'm doing everything that everybody say, oh, nigga, you need to get you some pussy, you need to do that, oh, you still a virgin? I remember all those conversations. And then for me to, like, be in a situation with a woman and I got all the goods and that shit's just not attractive. Like, how would that make you feel? Like, how are you thinking about it? Because obviously you have all of these pressures from all of your homies, and it's just, you're gonna feel weird as fuck.
I mean, you're just telling his story.
I feel, and I'm telling mine of how that made me think further if I was in that scenario and I was him, how that would make me feel moving forward.
Yeah, like
that's
like,
all it is.
Trying to think like a gay man.
It's like you're trying to think like a gay man. That's what I was gonna say. Like, welcome to the world of being gay.
Right.
Yeah. That's what that is.
That's what it is.
And it's tough. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not. It's not.
No. For me, no. From my perspective, from my perspective, it would be tough. And again, I'm not. I can't speak from nobody else's perspective. It is classic Dead Hip Hop. I'm trying to explain myself. It is just because I am not
right.
How that would fuck with me. And I'm pretty sure that he didn't think that he was prior to having these instances where everybody telling you this is what's supposed to happen is not happening. So you have that realization in those moments that's like, damn.
I get what he's saying. It's just funny as shit with him saying it. What I'm saying is, at least he's putting that out there to you or people like you, so you now understand what they go through. That's why I get what he's saying.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just funny as fuck the way he's explaining it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that's why I said, I was like, welcome to the world of being gay. Like, they that's what they have to do. They have to stop and really analyze, like,
is this right or wrong?
Is this what I am? Am I gay?
Yeah.
Or is there something, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, it's a true evaluation of self at that moment in time.
And I think that song was Wait, right?
It might have been.
You go with the fucking title.
No, Wait, he was definitely talking about him coming to the realization of his sexuality. Wait was really a dope song, because it was about all of them coming to terms with certain negative aspects of being famous. But Kevin Abstract's verse was fucking incredible to me. The way he portrayed figuring out what his sexuality actually was, it was just put in a really interesting way. Clearly, because it affected him this way. I actually really like this album. I don't think anybody B didn't like it.
Well, B, we know B doesn't.
But I think this is their best one.
Oh, okay.
I think this is easily their best project.
Do you think this is going along with the whole saturation thing? Because I know they was trying to get away from it. So you think this was clearly?
Those were mixtapes. This is the album.
Right, I know, but do you feel like it sounds different from the saturation?
It does sound different.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely, because this is a new trilogy, they said.
I know, but I'm saying, do you think it sounds different from saturation?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely sounds different from saturation. I think, like, just the way this shit comes in, beats are fucking hard. Yeah, they're quirky, but they're dope as fuck. And they come in rapping. To me, unlike how they were really rapping before. New Orleans? Man, get the fuck out of here, Dom.
Great intro.
Dom, I'm so used to flames I can't tell you what's fire. Like, this shit, these motherfuckers really showed up to rap. Thug Life, dope. Berlin, the beat, the second it comes in, I'm like, God damn this beat. I don't know, I didn't really dig into everything, so I'm not sure who's producing these. These motherfuckers are nasty. And I think what made this so fucking good is they did such a great job with sequencing. It was like you'd have this crazy hard ass song, and then you have another one that was a little bit more mellow and a little bit more heartfelt and touching. Then they come right back with some hard as fuck. This shit, bruh, This shit's dope as fuck.
I figured you was gonna say that.
I really like this.
Are they starting a new trilogy? Because I heard
That's what I understand.
Okay.
That's what I.
That's what I always
So
thought too.
this is the actual album.
This is their debut album.
Okay.
I don't know what label it's on, but this is my understanding. This is their debut album.
I did hear a different sound from before. And it sounded like they took the first 3 that they did with Saturation and kind of took like the best parts from all of 3 and merged them into one. So it definitely sounds a little bit more cohesive and a little bit more focused in nature. So while you probably have that blend of hip hop with the slight R&B singing type of sound that they had before on the other projects, and it sounded like it was all just kind of meshed. And I guess going back to your sequencing point, meshed really well in terms of one complete project on here.
Based off of memory, I remember the one that we did prior to this one, I was like, either that one or the one before, I was like, damn, if this was the introduction to him, I think I would have liked it more. And I think every step, like what I wanted out of him was like harder and less quirkiness and less weird and poppy sound. And this I got this here.
You got less quirky
on this?
Yeah.
Compared to their other ones?
Yeah.
I did. I don't know. At least for me, the production felt hard by their standard. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not Freddie Gibbs hard, but it's hard for Brockhampton. I think that's the thing that I mostly enjoyed off of this was the production.
Like this, I don't say this album is fucking dope. Like there were definite standout MCs. Dom to me took the show on everything he was on. Kevin Abstract has a very different approach to the way he raps on songs, so I think he's very easily distinguishable from the others. Joba, I don't remember what song it was. Maybe it was Berlin. That song where he's like, I don't do the drama, but I'll turn it into dollars, 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 and it had that computerized kind of like guitar sample. I think that was Berlin. It was incredible. That's why I kind of gave you the confused face and said it was less quirky. I think this album is just as quirky as the other ones. I think the difference is the beats hit harder. I think that's the only difference. The beats before didn't really hit like that.
They didn't.
These beats?
At least not all of them, because they didn't have beats that hit. It wasn't an entire project like this one. Yeah.
And the way that these guys are rapping on these beats is just crazy to me. There's not a single jam on here that I can say I don't like.
Favorite track? What the fuck? Yeah, so my favorite tracks are New Orleans, Thug Life. I guess you could give me Berlin, give me Wait, and I'll stop there.
New Orleans, Thug Life, Wait, Tape. I think Vivid is the one that I recall hearing it and be like, okay, what's the title of that song? So I'll say Vivid.
Do you have any beats?
I don't think I do. I mean, I really don't think I don't think I got nothing.
I think you did.
I don't think I got nothing out of this. I mean, everything.
Damn.
Yeah, everything on here was just. It just all ended up becoming background music. Listen again, background music. It's just
not for you.
It's not for me. Yeah, it's just not for me. I might try it, but it's just not for me.
Yeah, favorite tracks: New Orleans, Thug Life, Berlin, Wait, Vivid. I guess I can stop there. That's 5, right?
I think so. Give me one.
San Marcos was another really good track.
Brockhampton, if you're watching, I don't mean any disrespect by not knowing y'all names like that. I'm just first and foremost bad with names, so it is what it is. It's me, not y'all. But definitely great project based off of my memory, and it's not always that great. I think this is the best project. I just have fatigue, bro. I'm not gonna go back and listen to him just yet, like, and compare this one to him. Just for me personally, slow down. Like it's
It was all leading up to the album.
okay. Well, not now they can put, they can tap the brake a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's just damn. Like I get it.
Brockhampton, if you watch it, keep doing your thing, brothers. Yeah, good album. I enjoy listening to it. The way it started with New Orleans, and I actually like how you guys ended with Fabric. And I think that is a song where it felt like you were about to go into something else, and then it kind of stopped because I think it had a second part to it. But overall, man, it's interesting thinking back and realizing that we've done all 4 projects, like watching the journey of, I guess, us through all 4 projects to this one. So yeah, man, just keep doing your thing, and I think you guys are an interesting addition to hip hop culture with the way that you guys do music and your sound.
If you're watching, clearly don't listen to me. It's 3 other people on this panel that clearly love what you guys doing, and y'all have a strong fan base that love what you guys doing. So I guess with that being said, keep doing what y'all doing, and good luck. And I still, even though I'm not a fan of y'all music, still wish y'all nothing but success, and y'all keep doing the type of production and keep doing the type of rhyming and the song making that y'all doing. So keep it up.
Brockhampton, I'm really glad we reviewed this album because shit, man, this is one of the better things that I've heard this year. It's definitely, to me, the best thing that you guys have done. So it's really interesting to see all of the hype that has surrounded you guys, the rise that you guys have taken to get to this point, and all of a sudden you're putting out some of the best music you've put out this whole time. I would say of your career, but your career's only been, as a group, like a year and some change. But fuck, man, if this is the new trilogy, I can't wait for part 2. So keep doing your thing, man. Don't slow up. If you're able to produce this kind of music back to back to back to back, then I think that's extremely impressive. So I can't wait to hear what y'all do next.
What if part 2 comes out in January?
I'm good. I want to hear it. Hell yeah.